She passed the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Hashtag waifu.
Trash.
She's a nerd like us!
She's trash.
Your waifu's trash.
Your waifu's trash.
No!
Yeah.
Greetings, mortals and viewers alike. My name is Zebrahead, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And of course, just like last time, joining me is a special guest, YakuZA.
Hello everyone, I'm back, continuing to read all of these beautiful females.
And doing different voices, because why not?
Yeah, it keeps me immersed.
Yeah. Oh, then let's get into this.
Hi again, Cyber. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
I would never run away from you, Monica. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Cyber. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Oh, that's adorable.
You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga as literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Cyber always gives it the best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Yes, even. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Zeri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire. Wait, what? Wait, what? She almost set her house on fire? Okay, know what?
She's
I'm
a
not-
bit of an airhead.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Cyber can become good friends too.
Sayori? Ellipsis. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, you even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayuri?
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
Aw, that's adorable.
Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Eh? I'm sorry. Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read.
Oh, wow. You know what? It's okay. I mean, fine. Just give me a short book because I don't have a low attention span. I mean, it's fine.
And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
Because she's best waifu.
They're all cute, man. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Give me that.
Okay?
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh yes, approach the tsundere.
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Neat freak. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga!
You read manga, right?
Girl, every day.
Every
Sometimes.
Lies.
Yeah, I'm reading it every day. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What does manga written on your face look like?
Probably in kanji.
Probably, yeah. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and sips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I can actually agree to that.
Mm-hmm.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait girls? Ooh, someone likes cooking. Parfait is cooking, right? It's a
Yes,
type of
it's
sweet.
a dessert.
It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means that it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the closet door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice.
Ah, yes, the tone of my voice because no. Continue.
But I'll tell you one thing, Cyber. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Hashtag Doki Doki Literature Club. Who said that?
In fact,
And Suki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book it read into my hands. I stare at its cover. It features four girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Isn't that the cover of this game?
Shh.
It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
Ooh, what? Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Natsuki grabs my hand and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes...
Crazy.
Yeah. She takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She passed the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Hashtag waifu.
Trash.
She's a nerd like us!
She's trash.
Your waifu's trash.
Your waifu's trash.
No!
Again.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. It's because you're tiny. We can't read at the same time like that.
Eh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Blind.
Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. See, even our protagonist agrees that Natsuki is waifu. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. Yeah, I notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
Don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and again?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I wonder why that's familiar to me.
Yeah, same.
I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop.
Really?
But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen.
I can't imagine why that seems so familiar to me, I say as I stroke my metaphorical beard.
So much foreshadowing.
I know,
Continue.
right?
That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Yeah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. That sounded more like a
wait.
cry.
Ugh. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh crap, we angered the tsundere. Abort mission! Abort mission! What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. Oh, okay, never mind, it wasn't as bad. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Full power?
Yeah, this is her base form. She can go to Super Saiyan Natsuki, or as we like to call her, Buff Suki.
No, 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 no!
Yes.
Don't put that image back in my head.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. What does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious. Also, it matters because, you know, the previous day she baked brownies for us. Or cupcakes. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable.
Oh, Natsuki, you're so cute. You can tell us the truth.
Wait, I can do.
No. Please, no, God, no. Not that laugh. Definitely. Oh no, please don't do the honorable woman laugh. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So, who am I to judge? Hashtag waifu shot. Ellipses. Read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Ellipses again. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
I'm sorry that her right eye it's bugging me out. I'm just gonna stare at this for a bit. If you stare at it long, you're just gonna look at how weird it looks. And back to reality.
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? ...
Question mark.
You don't?
Oh, the eyes shifted. That's cute. That is so adorable.
Yep.
And she's got a cat tooth. It's
Yes!
even more cute.
See, I told you, if you had spent time with Natsuki when you first played this game, you would know.
Eh.
That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Yeah, sorry. That's Cinderella's
Like I
best
could
friend.
ever get my friends to read this. I just think manga is for kids.
Attack on Titan!
Tokyo Ghoul. Monster. So many others.
I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Oh!
Hmm? Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Okay, I thought she was gonna react violently. Wait,
No.
which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I didn't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Kept Monica... Wait,
Sept.
Kept...
Sept.
Sept.
Accept.
Sept. I read it like Captain. Sept Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
Line. ... So?
Uh-huh.
Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
totally forgot that happens.
See? Hold on. Just pause for a second here. Yaku, do you not want a girl who would read manga with you?
Yes, I would.
Like, but you're all focused on Yuri and her gothic horror novels. Like, you can't read a novel with someone, but you can read manga with someone. Hashtag superior
She's a
waifu.
delicate flower. She's very intellectual.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori's my favorite character. I always feel a little bad for her, since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with friends. I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone.
Eh?
Are you all ready with today's poems?
Crap.
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry.
Hashtag Monica
just need to
ruining
make sure.
anything.
Yep. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Eh? Ah.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Why couldn't
Or
you just sit 1 foot?
I just read the thing, fam. It's just, I don't know. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back?
Okay, that look really is pretty cute.
Yep.
Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said,
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
eh? Is that really alright? I tell you that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
You know, I actually believe that. By tomorrow. I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? You're more scared of what will happen if you don't finish it, trust me.
Yeah.
Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My
hope you get to read
relaxation ends. I still can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook.
Yep.
On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Don't judge me.
Okay, now we get to choose.
Okay. We wrote the poem for Natsuki, but we're trying to go the Monica route.
So do you want to show it to Natsuki or Monica first?
You know what? I'll flip a coin. Heads for Natsuki, tails for Monica. Alright, Heads, Natsuki it is.
Alright.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. ... Question mark.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I didn't feel like giving you my opinion.
Yeah, what's the point of sharing this in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, oh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what the real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it.
I think that's a tsundere's way of saying that it was good.
I hope you're happy. ...
So in other words, you're saying you liked it? And Suki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Oh, I'll read this.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Okay. Very great poem.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright,
And
now,
we're going
Monica.
Monica. Alright.
Hi, Cyber. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I get more settled in. Don't go with the flow! Not in this game! Suggest...
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
I think it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Yeah, Monica's
Don't
also
worry,
like it.
Cyber. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of berry that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Cyber.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
Aha! If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Eh? Maybe a long time ago?
Why does that name sound familiar though?
We'll Google it afterwards.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anyone. Or anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems.
Yes, she should write Naruto.
Or at least Black Clover. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Lies, I don't believe you. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction that spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
That seems kind of dark. Well, not too bad, but seems kind of deep.
It's mysterious. I like it. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yes, something like that.
All right, now I'm gonna start
I'm
focusing on what she says because I'm curious.
I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark bottle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, wow.
All right, shall we show it to Sayori next?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean she is our childhood friend. ...
This is a good poem, Cyber. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. I mean, kinda obvious, Sayori.
Yeah, kinda.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Cyber. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right?
Of course.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Well, we'll see. Well, we'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
I want breakfast.
Yes. Alright, I like her poem. It's very cute. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Marry me now. I'm joking. Even though you were late to school?
bad you skip breakfast.
Go to France. They have light breakfasts all the time and big lunches.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Okay, we need to make sure that she has breakfast every day from now
You
on.
want to nourish her. You want to see her grow. You want to protect her.
Yes. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it.
And
Alright.
finally, best waifu for last. ...
Yuri stares at the poem. Actually, I have a feeling that she won't like it because considering that when I did the poem, she only reacted to one thing. So, oh well. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Okay, no, you're right. Yuri is waifu, but she ain't no Natsuki.
Shh.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. Can't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself
I mean,
is...
look at that.
Pardon?
Just look at that face. Look at that face.
Oh, she is adorable too.
Adorable.
Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
That is a beautiful handwriting.
Jesus Christ, that is goddamn amazing handwriting. Hold on, quick question before we continue. Um, Yuri, do you think she's older than our main character?
Most likely.
And Monica? Same age or older?
Same. Say no, older.
Monica. You say older.
Yeah, Monica.
And
yeah.
then Sayuri,
Sayuri
same
is-
age, and then Natsuki, younger.
Natsuki's, yeah.
Alright, sweet. ...
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
No, you don't. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Yeah. Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Yeah? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri-senpai?
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Cyber.
Kun, you forgot the kun. Really? You must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
That line
soon to
feels
be-
important to me, especially based on that game theory which we watched.
Game theory spoil.
Yeah, but
And soon to be left with nothing.
that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows burrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
Wait, what? Okay.
Yes. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I wasn't trying to say something. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you haven't tried that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out at nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Cyber did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring.
Shade! Shade! All the shade is being thrown!
And Cyber liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki-chan suddenly stands up.
Music changed.
Yep.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, that's a bit goofy.
Yeah, what the heck?
That's not what you're just...
Yuri-senpai stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Cyber appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
You forgot the kun.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Cyber started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... Oh, two voices.
Yeah, good luck with that.
This doesn't involve you! That's enough! Let's continue! I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly, both girls... Oh, do not drag me into this. Do not... Alpha Fire Snakes. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Cyber-kun? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That's a big word for a tiny little person. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Cyber. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Cyber-kun? Well?
Ellipsis. How the hell did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whatever, I agree with... But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Choice. Erabe.
I really want to say help me say Yuri. But I am on that Natsuki path, so Natsuki it is.
I thought you were on the Monica path.
Well, Monica's not here, so...
So Natsuki it is.
Yep. Yuri, senpai, you're really talented.
Well...
But Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. Let the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki did a really good job at that.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. Oh yeah, is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki-chan's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri-senpai? ...
Question mark.
Yuri-senpai looks at me dejectedly. With the face I can't help it... with a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure Natsuki-chan didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Cyber-kun. Sheesh.
Natsuki-chan takes a breath.
The thing about...
Natsuki-chan glances around the room.
Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki-chan has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori-chan and Monika-senpai look away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki-chan looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori-chan? ...
I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated Sayori-chan. I pat Sayori-chan on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Cyber-kun. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazy around we got a little too used to.
So joining the club... so my joining the club is responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club's for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, I thought Monika-senpai is right. Though Monika-senpai is right, being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Cyber, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Ellipses. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Cyber-kun? Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori-chan beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori-chan and I spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori-chan? About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri-chan and Yuri-senpai and Natsuki-chan? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No,
No, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Cyber, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day's going to be so much fun.
Sigh. Looks like Sayori-chan still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Okay, so it sounds like our protagonist is willfully aware that he is in a all the girls have a crush on him situation.
Yes.
Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh, goddammit.
No, it doesn't.
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori-chan. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Alright, second poem. Alright.
Alright. I've got fun. Let's see if that works.
Okay, lollipop,
That's
yes.
Sayuri.
Anime, yep.
Okay, that's Sayuri. Oh boy.
Oh, Christ.
Two for parfait. Yes, thank you.
I don't know. I got puppy.
Waterfall. Yes. Okay. Two for Natsuki.
Will puppy work for Natsuki?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Cute. Yes.
Intellectual, no. Holiday, no. Music.
Sparkle. Oh boy. All right.
I'll go with jump. Yes.
Fireflies. Oh boy. I'm not doing good. Kawaii. Thank you. Kitty. Please work. Yes. Thank you.
Kitty. Yep. All right, that works for me. You went with sparkle, right?
Yes.
Ah, damn it.
Nibble. Yes.
Sunny. Wait, no. That's not Sayori.
Fluffy.
I'm thinking raindrops. Damn it! No, that's Yuri.
Lollipop. Thank you. Doki Doki. Thank you.
Fantasy
Boop.
is definitely Natsuki.
Thank you.
Cute, also Natsuki.
Skirt. Nope. It's not gonna work. Wait, do raindrops work?
No, raindrops are Yuri.
Joy. It's not gonna work. Heartbeat,
Fireworks
yes.
is nope. That's Sayori.
Clouds. Clouds?
Sweet.
Yes, clouds work.
Oh nope. Crap. Wait, you say clouds work?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Chocolate or strawberry?
Chocolate works.
Thank you.
Works. Heartbeat? Yes.
Heartbeat works. Bunny. Yep, bunny works.
Boop.
Yep, and poof.
Kawaii des.
Are you done?
Dazzle. Nope. I'm almost done. Damn it, I got Sayori again. Okay. Promise to Sayori. Passion might be Sayori. Bollocks. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh god damn it! I got Sayori again. Okay, let's go with freaking. I feel like Rainbow is Sayuri again, so let's not go with that. Skipping, perhaps? Alright, sweet.
Maybe.
Natsuki. Alright, so we're gonna end off this video here. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe for more content on this channel and YakuZA's channel. His channel will be linked in the description. Any words to say?
Yeah, it's gonna be a long series, but I think we're at like the halfway point. So,
Maybe.
all you Natsuki lovers out there,
Yes, Natsuki is waifu. Leave a like for Natsuki is waifu. Until next time, this is Cyber and YakuZA signing out. Peace.
Cheers, everyone.